Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of City Skylines. My name is CityZilla, and today we are in the city of Canalville, where we are going to be working on a large residential expansion. And so I kept going back and forth on this, trying to come up with ideas, and it really got me thinking about how residential doesn't have like any sort of template that it needs to follow. And so I think what we're going to be doing today is something exciting. Let's go ahead and jump right in. And so the first thing we need to do is look at our road layout. So we have a freeway connection right here, and we have a freeway connection right here. And so I think what I want to do is extend these roads across. Okay, and so the reason I did that is because it's going to provide some really great access over here. We're going to be able to probably do another freeway entrance right there. But then it's also going to allow us to work on this area as we expand out a little more. I'm not really sure what we're going to do over there. But then I think what we're going to do is go ahead and use the picker mod, grab that road, and then jump into freeform. And I want to create something here that's going to be curvy, very interesting, also be effective. We want to have some nice access through here. So I think we're going to go like right here, and we're going to curve it down, and then we're going to come all the way down and connect it up. And we want to be kind of at a 90. So we'll go like that. And the reason we did that is because we need it to be above our canals, especially if we're ever going to get some ferries in here, which I really want to start getting some in here. We have no mass transit actually in this area, which would be terrible. And so what we're going to do now is jump into a 2-unit road and go to this one with trees. And I want to create a couple little nice spaces. Maybe actually we'll go to a 1-unit road. So we'll grab this and we will go off at about a 90 from that, or not 90. We want to be parallel with that key wall. So we're going to come up like right there, and then we're going to go ahead and do the same thing on this side. So we're going to go straight, and then we're actually going to bring it just one from the ground. And so I'm going to go ahead and fix this real quick. So I went 2 out and then just 1 from the ground. And then what we're going to do is jump into that 2-unit road now. And we are going to go like right here on the ground and come all the way down. And we'll probably go, we could actually use a 4-unit road too. That could actually look really nice. So we'll go into a 4-unit road. We'll grab this one with trees, and we'll come all the way down like right here. Nice. I feel like this is going to work out perfectly. And so now we can jump back into our 1-unit road. Go to the freeform tool, come out here, and then curve it in, and then do the same thing on this side. And the reason we're doing this is because it's just going to provide multiple outlets for this road, rather than forcing everybody to take one route, which can really hurt your traffic a lot. This is something that you see in real cities as well, where you have huge bottlenecks, and it's just a nightmare to have to work with. And so we do want to make sure that that is good. It actually looks pretty good. And so now what I want to do, what I'm thinking is we will create a couple really nice spaces. So I think we will come up over here, grab our 1-unit road, and come all the way back here and follow the back side of this. So we'll come up like right there, and we'll come all the way down, and let's go ahead and have it end right there, and then let's force it into a ground piece. We'll go like that, and we want to go ahead and fix that. So I want to grab this, bring it up. Yeah, there we go. Just because I would prefer it to be at a 90 to that. Yeah, that's good. Nice. And so now we will go ahead and do the same thing on this side, bring it up. I want to do an apartment complex in here. So we're going to come in here and search up apartment. And I actually got a ton of these off the Steam Workshop. So I want to go ahead and place a bunch of these. So we're going to come in here, go like this, go like this. And these are super common where I'm from, to have like apartment complexes like this. And they normally have a pretty decent amount of amenities as well. They're normally not just the apartment buildings. You would have like pools and stuff like that as well. And they just kind of make it into a whole nice space so that they can charge a little more for rents. So let's go ahead and grab this and bring it a little bit closer. Yeah, that's a little better. Nice. And so we can actually probably scoot this over just a smidge. Yeah, we'll go like that. And then I could get another one on this side as well. That could actually be good. So let's go ahead and copy that and then bring it to the other side. Yeah, I feel like that looks pretty good. I like the look of this. And then we are going to come back through and decorate it all up, make it look good. And so now what I'm thinking for this area is we're going to turn this into a green space. Because it's right off that road, it's really not going to be like high valued land. And we could do a commercial space in there. Just because off this 1-unit road, it's not going to be very accessible. I don't think it's a smart choice for us to do. Okay, and so for this space, what we're going to do is go ahead and create a little neighborhood. One thing I do want to do is jump into our district. So we'll come in here and go into Beechwood Square, hit themes, and I want to hit this Rural America. So we'll actually go like that. Yeah, perfect. It says that we don't have everything loaded in, but that's still okay. So we will come up in here now, and I want to make sure that we don't get any zoning on that street. So we'll come into zoning adjuster and remove zoning all the way around. And the reason we're going to do this is because I want to create a little bit of a neighborhood, and then I want to be able to put like commercial around the outside, like little shops and stuff like that for people to walk to. So we would really only have homes on the inside, and then on the outside it would be like we'll probably do like mid-rise stuff. I feel like that looks pretty good. It's not a lot of homes, but it's not bad. It's definitely going to be smaller in scale, but it's going to capture what I'm trying to do here. So then if we go in here, go back into zoning adjuster and turn these back on, so we'll actually go like that. We will hit prioritize newer road, and we'll go back in here, and what it's going to do is keep all of our zoning the way it was, but allow us to get zoning around the outside, which I think is fantastic. So we'll go like this, go all the way around. I do want to do some office space in here as well. We just need to be careful. We don't have a ton of industrial demand, and so we could end up putting ourselves into kind of a pickle. And so we want to go like that, and then let's do a row of low density commercial off this front side. So we'll go like this, and then I think we'll leave this side empty for now, because we again want to do some walkable areas, some plaza areas, make it into a nice spot. We could even dezone these two, but I think we're going to do a walkable area right there, and then I think we're going to do something fun right here. But we could do maybe some mid-rise high density. Maybe we'll do a height band right there. So let's actually jump into our district real quick and do that. I feel like that's going to be smart. So we'll go into city planning, come all the way down to our high-rise band. Yeah, high-rise band, there we go. And what that's going to do is just prevent buildings from getting too tall. And it's actually something that you do see in cities. A lot of times you see it to kind of protect views. And so I do want to come in here now and do a whole waterfront area. And so we'll come up over here. I want to put this building like right there, and we're going to put this building like right there. And I want to move this one over like right there and right there. And what we're going to do now is something pretty fun. And so I'm going to jump in here and search up pier, and we're going to go like this, boardwalk connector, and we're going to have it go like right here. I feel like this is already looking pretty good. I think we're going to move it out just a smidge. So we'll go like right there. I feel like that looks pretty good. And then let's go ahead and connect this up now. So we're going to go this way. Of course, because it's not a road, it's not going to connect perfectly, but so we'll go like that. And then we'll do the same thing on this side, go like that. And then what I'm going to do is jump into the Move It mod and just kind of clean these up. I do want to make sure that this is flipped the other direction though. We're going to do the same thing on this side. Yeah, that one's good. And so now we will go ahead and line these up. Yeah, we'll go like that. Perfect. And then let's go ahead and Control H just to make sure that we're at the right height. And let's actually move it down just a smidge. Nice. There we go. We lined it up nice and good. So then now we will come up over here and do the same thing. Let's go ahead and line it up, and then let's have it go just below the key wall. Perfect. That looks pretty good. And so now we do need to come in here and level this out. So we'll grab the level terrain tool, go like this, come all the way down. Nice. And so it looks like we're a little off over here as well. So I think I'm going to grab all that and Control H right there. Perfect. Now we're pretty good. And so these are basically more apartments, but I wanted to do like kind of waterfront apartments and make it into a really nice space. And so I think we're going to do another little harbor space right here and probably do a park space, probably even do some more of our pedestrian areas since we have all that new stuff. And so now what I want to do is go ahead and throw down some water pipes real quick. Okay, water pipes in, we can now unpause. And so we do need to get some services over here. So I want to do like a little service complex if we can. This can actually be good right here since this is empty. So we'll go ahead and dezone all that. And so we got some high-rise condos coming in over here. We have our apartment buildings. We have some kind of high-rise apartments over here. Then we have a couple little rows of low-density residential. These would just be kind of tucked in here. We could even maybe do some more residential over here, but I think we're going to do some more decorating. So I think what we'll do is come in here and do medical clinic right there, and then we will do our fire department right there, and then we'll come in here and do a police station. Let's go ahead and do the police station back here. Yeah, that's pretty good. And so now we got pretty good coverage. We do have a schooling system, a very large school right there. But I think we're definitely going to need a little bit of help. Maybe let's put in a library and see if that is adequate. So if we go ahead and place the library right here, let's go ahead and move this just a smidge just to make sure that it fits. Yeah, I actually really like that. I think that looks great right there. Okay, and so now what I want to do is start working on this other area. So I think we'll follow probably a similar design language with these roads. So let's go ahead and jump into a 1-unit road, grab this. And then I'm just going to do the same thing as on the other side, line it up with the key wall. And so I do want this to look a little bit different from our other side. So I would really like to get some sort of compound in here, something big, maybe like an office complex or something like that. So I think we're going to go like this, and then we will do a little road going around. Let's actually get a building in here first. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is go ahead and use these Ocean City apartments, and I think these are done by King Leno. Yeah, they are. And so what I want to do is design a nice little layout for this, and this is going to be similar to the other apartment complex, but it's just a high-rise one. And so we will go ahead and place a couple of these. And I want to do some parking lot roads and then do a couple little parking lots, since a lot of these tend to have a ton of parking space. So we will grab this road. Let's go ahead and upgrade this all the way around. And let's go ahead and turn that around. So then we will grab this, have it turn, actually have it probably go straight more, and then have this come up over here and then have it follow this. People actually have it go across. And let's go ahead and flip this around, and then let's go ahead and have a couple offshoots. So we'll have this go this way and then go like this. And then I'm just going to go ahead and level all this out real quick, since we're kind of all over the place. Okay, so I leveled it all out, and so now we will come in here and go to our Ocean City apartments. Go ahead and place a bunch of these down. So I don't want to get super crazy with it, but I do want to have quite a few of them. So we will go ahead and place these down. And then we'll do some park space in the middle, kind of do some walking paths, make it into a really nice area. And I feel like that's pretty good right there. And this captures the look that I was going for as well. So these would all be part of one like apartment complex, which I think is super cool. But then it leaves some areas in the middle for us to do some pools and stuff like that. Since a lot of times these are very accommodating places, they're kind of expensive too if you try to get into them a lot of times. So we'll go like this, and then I'm just going to replicate a couple more on here. And so for the other side, I think what we're going to do is some low density residential. So we'll come in here, go to our 1 unit road, have it come out here, and then we'll have it loop around just like the other side. But then I want to come in here and just do a couple little cul-de-sacs and stuff, make it so that it's just a little bit safer. So we'll come in here and have this go like that, and then have this go up this way. I feel like that's pretty good. And we'll probably even do like a couple entrances. But then we are going to paint this as another district, and then I'm going to use the Rural America one again. So Barlow Square. So we'll come in here, go to Enable Theme Manager, Rural America. Yeah, that's okay. Let's go ahead and exit out, and then let's zone it all in so we can get those awesome little homes. And I think maybe for this middle section, we'll actually turn it into a park. That could be good. So we'll go ahead and turn all this into a park space. Yeah, I feel like that's pretty good. And then we will turn this front side into, let's go ahead and remove zoning off this road. And then let's turn this all into small little commercial space. So at least now there's a little bit of shopping within walking distance, which would be super important. I think we're going to do another waterfront area here too. So we're going to grab that picker mod, grab this. I'm just going to go ahead and draw it across, very similar to what I did. Okay, so we have our waterfront now. It is connected up. We have some residential coming off this side. So I do want to get another little waterfront apartment in here, which I think would be great. So let's go ahead and place this down here. I think maybe we'll grab this and connect up our 1 unit road. So we'll grab this, have it come down here and connect that up. Perfect. And then that way we can kind of center this building. So maybe we'll actually do this one. Yeah, this looks great. I think maybe we could even do both. Let's go ahead and look at that. So how does that look? It actually looks a little too tall for that other one. I feel like that definitely doesn't fit. So then let's just grab this, and we're going to put it in the middle. We'll probably do a big little turnaround area like valet or check-in or something, and then we'll have to do a parking garage as well. I feel like this looks pretty good though. I do want to hit play and let this grow out real quick just to kind of see what we're working with. I'm going to go ahead and do water pipes for this new area as well. And so now what I want to start focusing on is our little areas. So I want to come in here and I want to do a loop around. So we'll go like that. We'll jump into move it. We will grab these nodes, hold shift, and then control H right here. Perfect. Let's go ahead and move this back. Let's go ahead and look at that front building too. It looks like it has some openings. So it looks like we can probably do some pathways in there. Yeah, if we do a path coming right through the middle, I feel like that would be good. So let's go ahead and jump in here and do that real quick. Okay, so now we are going to jump in here and we're going to go to a parking lot, and I think we're just going to choose these ones right here. Let's actually go to a little bit of a smaller one. We'll come up over here and we'll go like this, and then let's go ahead and level that out real quick, and then we will grab our entrance. We'll come up over here and let's go ahead and do it. Looks like we're actually a little off right there, so if we grab that, let's control H right there. Actually, it looks like maybe this side is a little far down rather than that being far up. Yeah, we'll go like that. Perfect. The house is still a little bit low. Maybe we can grab that. Yeah, we can. Perfect. And then let's go ahead and attach our drive road now. So we'll go like that. Perfect. And so now we have some parking for our waterfront area. We definitely need to get some parking in here. So I want to jump in here and we're going to go to a pathway and we're going to have this go all the way back. And these are going to be a lot of the pedestrian roads once we get the new DLC unlocked. I'm really excited to come back through here and start playing around with all this. And so I do want to get some more parking in here. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in here and just place down a couple parking lots real quick. So we'll go like that. I feel like that looks pretty good. And you know what? Let's actually turn that into a pedestrian road right now. So we're going to delete this and then jump in here and have this connect up like right there. Yeah, perfect. Nice. And then that way we can go in here, go to our drive roads and just connect these up. Perfect. I feel like that looks fantastic. So we will go ahead and move these up and then let's go ahead and shift these forward so that we can increase our parking spaces a little bit. Yeah, there we go. I'm just going to go ahead and throw in some spots real quick. Okay, so we have parking spaces now. Maybe we will go ahead and grab our pedestrian roads. We'll go like this, have this go straight and then have it go up and connect up right there. Fantastic. And let's go ahead and connect this up as well because one of the cool things with these piers is they're actually zonable. And so we will be able to zone some stuff off them. I feel like this is a good opportunity to do a little hotel in here. So I think we're going to do this Residence Inn right here. I feel like that is fantastic. And then I'm going to go ahead and throw in a parking lot across the street. And voila, we have our lovely parking lot. And we are losing a little bit of our lovely waterfront here, but I feel like this would look good. So we got a hotel right there. We got some condos right here. I think we're going to place another hotel right here. I feel like this would just be a great little location for it. We already have so many hotels here though. It's just, we're very, very tight on space. This one actually looks good. I feel like this is way too big for this area though. We would just have that huge building kind of sitting there. I think that would look very interesting. It wouldn't fit in though. So the Marriott, well actually, I think we're going to do this. We're going to grab this. And we are going to grab our pedestrian road and let's go ahead and connect this up again. We're going to go like right there. Perfect. And then let's go ahead and put in that Marriott right there. So we already have it, but Marriott is a chain. And so what I think we're going to do is go ahead and copy it and then bring it in over here. Okay, so I got the Marriott in and I think that looks fantastic. I really like this building. So we're going to Control H right there, get it up nice and level. Let's actually move this over just a smidge. We'll go like that. And then let's do a small little turnaround road. So we'll grab this and we will loop it up, have it come all the way around. Yeah, there we go. And then let's go ahead and move this a little bit. So we'll grab this, shift it in, move this out of the way real quick. So we'll grab that. Yeah, you know what? That looks fantastic. A little entrance, and so we will come in here and kind of decorate that up, make it look a little bit better. And then we already have a lot of parking here. Maybe these are owned by the same companies, like this is a more contemporary or newer kind of hotel, and so I think this looks really good. So I want to do some standard landscaping across our little freeway guys right here, and then we're going to do some pools and stuff. And then I think back here what we're going to do is some pathways. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to do hedges because, you know, some of these have little gates and some of them don't. And so I feel like hedges would probably clean it up really nicely. I think we have some office space right here. Let's go ahead and remove that because we're not going to get any buildings in here. And let's go ahead and do something else. So maybe we will come in here and do another little apartment building. So let's go. Yeah, you know what? This one actually looks good. Commons. So we'll grab that. We don't want it to be too much taller than the low density buildings right next to it because that just creates a really weird contrast. You know what? It actually doesn't look bad. It's just that it's kind of in that neighborhood. Maybe we will go ahead and move this back. Let's go ahead and move this back and then delete those two homes because then that just provides a little more space. It's just a little more realistic. Though, I mean, you do get mid-rise buildings like that next to low density. It just, you don't want it to be like in the neighborhood. I feel like it just looks very unrealistic. And so I did end up placing a park right here. And so I want to shift this over and then we're probably going to turn the rest of this into park space, possibly even do like a little restaurant in there. And then I think back here, we're going to turn this all into one little area. I'll probably do a fence around. And this is something where you would see pools as well and like little barbecues and stuff. And then I think I'm going to do some small marinas too. So we'll come up over here. And I don't think we're going to get crazy with it. So we're just going to grab a couple of them, copy it, and then come over here and probably just do a couple off. So like these would be for people who like maybe rented their boat or they owned it and this is where they decide to dock it. even though this is more like a tourist kind of area. I feel like this would still look pretty good though. This is one of the things, like with this canal city, you would end up having so many of these in real life. Like these little marina docks would just be everywhere. And so I feel like that looks pretty good. I think I'll probably come in here and change some of the boats too, because having them all the same looks a little weird. So maybe we'll come in here. Let's go ahead and delete just like a bunch of them. We'll go like this, go like this, go like that. Perfect. And then let's grab one of these and copy it. Yeah, I feel like that looks pretty good. I do need to come in and do our little boardwalk road. So if we come in here and search a big pier, we should be able to do, these stairs. So then what you do is it's just like a path, but it kind of floats. So you want to line it up with your pier if you can. So we'll go like this. We'll come back and fix these two. So we'll grab this, come up over here, grab this. So it looks like we need to move that one over just a smidge. So we'll grab this and then move these over and just line them up real quick. And so now we have some boats off of this, and it would be nice if we got one of our ferries in here. We haven't really focused on ferries yet. I think actually we'll probably use this space because I want to do like a nice commercial space in here. And then I want to do something fun here too. I'm definitely waiting for the DLC to come out, but I think we're going to do an aquatic center right here and then do another private school expansion. A lot of people really liked this build, and I think us expanding this out would be really fun. And so I think I'm going to go ahead and jump into a detailing time lapse, and I'm going to basically do everything that I said. I'm going to turn this into a plaza, do some nice detailing around these roads. And so I hope you guys enjoy, and I will be right back with you guys. Okay, and so after a couple hours of detailing, I am finally done. I mean, it was definitely a lot. But I'm glad I added in another pedestrian street, and then I did some organic and local produce down here. I did some pool areas for pretty much all the areas. I decided to do like a white kind of stone back here with some cabanas for our lovely apartment buildings. And then I did a little planter strip for people to walk around in the middle. And then I did a nice little like park area over here. So this would just be like a reflection park. You'd come and probably sit. And so for over here, I kind of did the same thing. We had a little less space, so I just did some more of the organic and local produce along the front. I did fountains in front of this building just because I felt like that was going to be such a cool look to be driving down here and see those fountains. And I think that just looks awesome. I went ahead and deleted some of these buildings and put in little green spaces just for people who maybe are working here. They can kind of go in there and reflect and just unwind from their day. Then I did some more pools in here and some more cabanas. Made it look really good. You know, I really like the area a lot. I think we did a ton. And so go ahead and let me know what you guys think in the comments. I think this looks fantastic. I'm glad that we did these apartments and everything. And if you enjoyed this build, you will definitely enjoy the build on your screen. And thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys on Friday.